Hi, welcome to Books We Love. We love reading just like Puchku. So, we are sharing our love for reading with you by suggesting books that we love. Let's see what books we have today. The first book is King Midas and the Gold. Now, King Midas was a very kind, very generous, but a little greedy when it came to gold. King Midas loved gold very, very much. But he was also a kind king, a compassionate king, a helpful king. And so, one day, when King Midas was going through his kingdom, he met an old man. The old man was lost. So, King Midas, being the kind, compassionate, helpful king that he is, suggested that he help the old man and help the old man by taking him home. When the old man and the king reached the old man's house, the old man told the king that his son was a god and that he would grant any wish he wanted. So, King Midas wished that everything he touched would turn to gold. King Midas was very excited. The first thing he touched was his stick. And lo and behold, the stick turned to gold. He was thrilled. He rushed back home and touched his palace, and the entire palace turned to gold. He was so excited that he couldn't wait to share it with his family. Just then, his most beloved son came rushing to him, and King Midas went to hug him. But as he touched his son turned to gold too. What would he do now? King Midas was very worried. And so, no, I'm not going to tell you the rest of the story. You go find out what happens to King Midas and the gold. I promise you it has a happy ending. But find out how King Midas figures a way out to learn his lesson about not being greedy. That was our first book. Now, our second book is this one. Have you heard of Christopher Robin? No? But I'm sure this little bear is familiar. It's Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin's favorite stuffed pet teddy bear. Now, this story is about Winnie the Pooh and his friends playing all day in Pooh's house. And finally, after they play their game, sing their song, have a lot of fun, they're stuck. They're out of ideas. They don't know what to do next. So, Piglet asks Pooh, "Are you sure you don't know anything?" Piglet is Pooh's friend, huh? Piglet asks Pooh, "Are you sure you don't know anything? You don't have any ideas?" And Pooh thinks for a long time and says that he gets his best ideas when he's eating honey. Now, Pooh Bear loves honey. He loves it so much that his entire house, all the food that he has in his house, is just made up of honey. Honey pots, honey jars, honey bottles, everything. Just honey. So, his friends, Christopher Robin, Piglet, and Tigger go through all his cupboards searching for honey for Pooh to have so that he can get an idea. But when they search through his cupboards, all his jars, all his bottles, everything is empty. So they decide that they are going to go on a honey hunt. And no, I'm not telling you whether they get honey or not. You go find out by reading the book. The story is Pooh's Honey Hunt. The next story is one of my favorite books. It is a little thick, so you can read it when you're older, but remember the book. The book is called Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web. Who do you think the story is about? The story is about a spider named Charlotte who saves the life of her friend Wilbur the pig. Now, this is Fern, and Fern is a little girl who loves animals. She loves animals so much that she loves spending time on a farm. The farm is her uncle's, her Uncle Homer's. Now, Fern first rescues Wilbur when he's born. He's the smallest pig that's born in the litter, and she feels very sad for him, so she takes him and raises him. But when school starts, she can't take care of him. So her parents suggest that she take Wilbur to her Uncle Homer's farm. On the farm, Wilbur meets all the other farm animals. Can you see? A sheep, a goose, and Charlotte. In the pig pen where Wilbur lives, Charlotte also lives in the corner. They become very, very fast, good friends, and soon something happens. Wilbur's life is in danger, but Charlotte comes to the rescue. How does she do it? I won't tell you. Go read the book. This is still one of my favorite books to read. It's a very touching story, and I'm sure you love it. So, those were our books on books we love for this episode. I hope you enjoy reading them. If you want to read many more stories, you can download the fREADom app. See you soon. Bye.